Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my rant review recap of Grown and Gospel, Season 1, Episode 6, the finale. Thank God for small miracles.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties that way. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of A Grown and Gospel, Season 1, Episode 6, I would rate this episode a D minus. Let me know down in the comment section what you will rate this episode. Yeah, it was a D minus for me. It was very dull. No climax. It just won't doing it for me. Not at all. But we're going to finish where we started by covering the season finale. So last week we saw Tasha allegedly celebrating her birthday by having a concert for herself. And, I'm looking at these people, I know that these are the children of the greats, right? But it just seems like they would draw in a bigger crowd. For some reason, it's like they get like 10, 15 people to be in the audience of every event that they decide that they're going to have. And for me, I'm like, they can't draw a bigger crowd. I know that when I was having my auntie's advice, um, meet and greet, my tickets was gone like boop. We had to actually try to open up more, but because the virus got out of control, for the safety of everybody, we canceled it. But I will be having one though, y'all. But I mean, 60, I did 60 seats just to be safe. And it was sold out in minutes. And it wasn't even, a ticket price associated with it, right? So, it just like to see 10, 15 people in the congregation or in the auditorium or, whatever it is, it's just really disappointing for me because it seems like with all the accomplishments that they have made, that they would be able to draw in a bigger crowd, if you will. But she was up there singing, and of course, Elijah comes in and he grandstands. And I really believe that a lot of this is scripted. It almost was as if Tasha was waiting for him to come in. Of course, he comes in with the box and he has some red bottoms for her. And all of a sudden, they're doing the mic toss. And, she is singing and singing, about having a friend who is a very close friend and that you don't have many friends, and but you got that one friend that get on your nerve. And then of course she gave the microphone to Elijah, who in my opinion can't sing. I'm just saying. I am not impressed, like, at all. He just can't sing to me. And maybe it's just me. Maybe you all feel differently about it, but to me, he can't sing. Like, I probably wouldn't even go to a free event that he was given. But of course, I think that a lot of what Elijah was doing this season, this episode, and all the other ones is just really overdoing it for the cameras. And I think that soon as he saw that red light come on and he knew that he was recording, he just went to another level with everything. And that's just my opinion about it. But the girls were singing, Bree and Shayna was singing, "Cause you do too much. Cause you do too much," and I thought that was cute. But after that, nothing else really happened for me. Not in that particular scene. And really nothing happened at all. We, of course, are getting ready for Brianne's showcase, her talent showcase. And so almost everything was going around this talent showcase that they were supposed to be doing for her. When she got there, she was unorganized. She didn't have her stuff together. And one thing I noticed about Brianne that irritates me is that she can put the smile on and she can do the church thing, but she's not genuine. And even when she had a opportunity to be with Dorinda, who is just a powerhouse within herself. I mean, that voice is still as crispy and clean, and she still has that range, child. Over the years, like, Dorinda can do it, right? And they were doing the exercise with a balloon, which I used to do that same exercise with my kids when I was giving them vocal lessons for a group that we had. But she, Bree was saying that she wanted to know how to, like, hold notes and, singing techniques. And so she gave her that singing technique. But I still don't see the authenticity in her actions, her engagement with people. She appears to be very disconnected, in my opinion, from what is going on around her. I don't even know. And I'm gonna say this, right, because I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all. I don't even see the authenticity in Brianne saying that she wants a relationship with her father. I think she used it as a storyline, but we've never seen from this show, we never saw an attempt, if you will, of her even trying to have that relationship with her father. We never even saw her, like, calling him on the phone or texting him. And I think that if she was doing that, I know that if she was doing that, it would have been captured. And we didn't see any of that. None of it. And I know that they wanted to make this about her and Fred Hammond. And I think that the only person that really stayed to the script was Elijah, asking her every 5 minutes about it. But I don't even believe that she authentically wants this relationship that she says that she wants with her father. I just ain't seen it. Y'all let me know down in the comment section if y'all saw her, making an effort. If you really want someone in your life and you really want that relationship with that person, you would be doing everything that you can do to connect with them in some kind of way. And I'm glad that there hasn't been a big uproar about this show or really about the relationship with her. I think that people have seen past the victim mentality or the victim story that she has tried to portray. I don't know if she was a producer pushed to do it or what, but I just did not see her make any effort. Matter of fact, we never even saw her make any effort with her husband. So, because when she got to the showcase and all, um Elijah, okay, and she was unprepared and she pushes everything off on someone else. She wants everybody to give their max while she gives her minimum. And she really just irritated me. And I'm hoping that when they come back that we see a different kind of storyline coming out of this. And I know that during this storyline, we also saw that Tasha, had to really make a decision, on whether or not she was going to stay with her husband. And she had a conversation with her father, a very frank conversation she had with her father about, being that first lady, feeling ignored by him worrying about what other people think. So, of course, she brought up the incident where he came over to the house and refused to be with her on camera, but off camera, he called her over to the hotel, and she said she went over to the hotel to be with him because she wanted that, that thing. And that's understandable, right? Got um if you have a friend with benefits or a husband with benefits, then you do what you do. But she really had to make a decision about whether or not she was going to stay with him. And I think that we know what that answer is. But she had a very candid conversation, and I'm glad that she could have the conversation that she could have that she did have. But at least we got to see a door in her life. The same thing with Nakia. Nakia's husband is in prison, and he's about to get out of prison, and she's trying to prepare, by purchasing a place for them to stay and all that kind of stuff. And we got to at least see a little bit. They really made this story about Brianne, and it was like, when you get a sparkler and you light the sparkler and it's for a little while and then it goes out on your ass. That's how this show was for me. It seemed like, it was going to be firecrackers. We was going to be able to delve into their life. We were going to be able to see the church world from another perspective, that we were going to get intimately involved with these people. And it just was, everything was about Brianne. And so when the showcase came and she did what she did on the showcase, I was so disappointed in what I saw, what I experienced. And I was like, this is some bullshit right here. I felt bamboozled, hoodwinked. The showcase was he put her in a gold dress and she's got gold skin. And I just was like, he really needed to put her in something that, I know he was trying to give that lady sings the blues type of 50s. I, it just, the look was just not it. She needed something that was going to really bring her skin tones out. And I don't know what color that would have been, but she just needed something that was just going to make her pop. Now, she is beautiful. I think she's a beautiful girl. But I think that the story got lost with Brianne because we only saw her in a negative victim mentality, always a Debbie Downer, always complaining, not working, not doing, not giving her 50%, let alone 100. It was just lackluster at best. And I hate that because I know that Carlos King is a dream maker and that, he's a fantastic producer of shows and stuff like this, but this one just did not, it failed to launch, in my opinion, We saw her up there singing about, VJs, vaginas, and stuff like that. And again, I thought that that was produced because how in the world did, she get past Jay Brooks to even have a track played? And, everybody was, child. There's no way in the world that this guy's working with you and he doesn't know that you're going to play that. I just was like, I know that they was trying to, with the Vagina Song, give us a shock value, but I wasn't shocked because we already know that she was a stripper. And, the vagina is not evil, okay? It's not. It does a lot of great things, okay? But I thought that they did that for shock value, and I wasn't going. I wasn't going. And for me, certain things I just ain't gonna let you play in my face with. And I feel like this show really did not. Her showcase was some garbage. It was like 10 people there. And honey, when Tasha ran across the stage, instead of going out the side door, the back door, the door in the middle, and she gets up and she runs completely across the stage. Y'all know that was some frackanackle bullshit. That was some straight fool-la-la. Because who runs across a stage? Who runs upstairs, runs across the stage to run into a bathroom in the back to throw up and try to mislead us or make us believe that she pregnant? You better believe that that man who she is now about to divorce or is divorced from ain't gonna bust nothing up in her. I don't mean no harm. They made me go there. They made me say it. He ain't gonna risk busting nothing up in Tasha. So ain't no cliffhanger. Ain't no there. Like, no. There's no there. That was fake as hell. Anyway, as I said, this episode for me got a D minus. It failed to launch. And maybe if they decide to do it again, since it was only 6 episodes, I believe it must have been a pilot. I don't know whether or not they're going to pick it up again, but if they do, guess what? We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll see more from Shayna, and she just won't be a name on the billboard. But we'll actually see something about her life. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Sean, living life. Absolutely. So I love you all to pieces. Y'all have a great night. Thank you all so much for going on this ride with me and taking a chance together just to kind of see what this show was going to give. It didn't gish. Love y'all. Bye.